Morning, everyone. This is time I finally have gotten my smog checks scheduled. I called them yesterday at a decent hour, and they said, yeah. The dealer said, yeah, we can do them. That's fine. Great. Can I get in this afternoon? Because it was still 2 hours till closing. It's like, nope, come in tomorrow in the morning. Really early morning. You should not be up this early in the morning, except for two reasons. One, new episode of Ponies. Two, you have a flight somewhere fun, like PAX or MagFest or somewhere fun, and not car stuff, which should take only a little while. Okay, I'll allow an exception for car stuff that could take all day. That makes sense, and I have done that before, so that I can get my car back sooner. But when everyone else you've talked to about this say is it takes about 30 minutes, you would think having a 2-hour window would allow you time to get in. I'm just going to be very tired and grumpy for the rest of the day. I'm worse still off than was yesterday. I didn't have a decent enough day, I guess, or had a decent enough day. Talk about that later, but just not in the best emotional state, and not getting any sleep because of nerves about this, which really shouldn't have, but worried something will go wrong with my car, and I don't want that, especially since I just got it in for a major service about 2 months ago, and that included cleaning out every little last detail of the engine that needed cleaning out, or they said cleaning, so I'm assuming that it means making it at least fix all the filters and cleaning out some of the parts and all of that. So I just worried that what, you didn't fix this last time, and now I'm going to have to leave you here over the weekend. Still have to do some shopping because I didn't get a chance to do that yesterday, and so hopefully I'll be able to get that later. But I should start getting ready to head out and probably get you some footage of around the dealership later, while I'm waiting on the service. See you then. Just dropped off my vehicle for the service. Service, yes. That's what it says there. Got about an hour wait. That's what they said, and at least the price is in line with other places that I've seen. This is where I usually go for my service, and good place. Got a Starbucks and Panda over there, way down across the street. Let's see if I can get. Oh shoot! Oops. Yeah, found a mud puddle. Yeah, way down there is the In-N-Out burger I always go to. I really like them. They're good. Down in that direction somewhere is a Target. Very, very good preferred Target. Yeah, this is my area that I do a lot of stuff in, actually. That's a bit of a surprise. And yeah, even a gas station that I go to a lot. So yeah, that's that. And this is what I have to look for the next hour. Really, as a bit of a plus, they have free Wi-Fi, among other things, so I can get my music offline or online instead of having to rely on my offline sources. Because my offline source has a very crappy battery. And if you notice, sports team, I'm not really a sports person. I got this up in Canada last year about this time, and yeah, and I just want the most Canadian team I can find so that Americans wouldn't bug me about it. Damn Americans and their sports. As bad as those Canadians and their sports. Well, car's back. I'm in it. He had a recalled part that they had to replace, so got an extra hour added on top of. Well, they said get there before 9. I did, and now it's noon, and the check was supposed to take an hour, and then an extra hour on top of it. I think 9 plus 2 hours equals noon, right? I'm no physicist, but I don't think so. Anyway, while I'm out, I'm going to get some stuff done. I got a Target over there, somewhere over there, through my dirty window. Probably should have had that down. Oh well. Just going to check in there, and then I'm going to go out, get food, shopping food, also eating food. Temporarily home right now. If you can't tell, I look pretty bad, and I was not expecting to be out so long, so my shirt is soaked to sweat. A couple phone calls with my dad, and not having any shade to stand in. Oops, excuse me. My tick of adjusting my glasses. But, oh god. And resting my poor shoes down there, sprayed them so full of antifungal. Stay with my feet. I need it thing after that. And but yeah, enjoying some nice homemade coleslaw and to get some energy back. So that's that. Just wanted to fill this in. This is by far the most live blogged or live recorded day I've had so far. So just me sitting around talking about whatever comes to my head. One, I really like doing this in this way. Two, I really need a better camera for it. Three, I really don't mind doing it this way with my tablet. And yeah, so just have to figure out where the center is for this good camera, and I'm pretty sure I'm off center somehow. Right? Maybe. Hey, at least it's not aimed away from me constantly. So, yeah, hopefully I'll get more this style videos thrown into. I'm really tired, so I just want to record a bit of a follow-up for the rest of the day, for the end of my day. One thing I thought of that I didn't explain earlier in the video, why I'm in that section of the city a lot is, well, my school is only about 3-4 blocks away from that intersection. So, of course I'm going to be near that shopping center, near that gas station, near that coffee. And of course, an Outburger would be the most edible of any of the fast foods. Although, if we had a Subway closer, I'd at least try and go for something healthier. I don't know. That's why I like cooking at home more than eating out. Is you can make something that you know is trimmed down. But yeah, I mean, that's the one of the closer areas that has a lot of really good things around it. Man, I went overboard at the store. Definitely because I was up all day. I did have a bit of a long nap, about 3 hours, but I went to sleep with my ponytail still tied back, so that always hurts my neck so much because I ended up sleeping on it. So I had a bit of that, but I'm very stuffed from a big dinner, and I'm so happy that they had inari sushi at the store. So I mean, they price it lower than any other thing, and it's like 8 pieces of it. So that's the best snack, bordering on almost a full meal. But yeah. Also, they had a deal on really lower price soda, so I overdid it with that source of sugar. So I'm sticking to water for the rest of the night because, God, gotta try and flush that stuff out of me as quickly as possible before it gets too ingrained. Yeah, I drink a ton of water. Yeah, I mentioned earlier I got really baked because of the having to be outside to not bug other customers while I was talking with my dad. So really got weird when my feet started getting really hot. Black shoes, which I didn't think, my shoes, which were black, would have gone hotter than my shirt that was also black, or my hat that's black and dark blue. Go Canucks, I guess. Yeah. So it's like that was baked. Yeah, my report came out good. My smog check came out fine, so just have to get that sent in, pay off the rest of my registration on Monday, likely, because government offices closed. So that's good. That's very, very good. That's done. Glad to have it done. Didn't really see anything good at Target when I went there. There were more Equestria Girls dolls for the friendship game, so I looked through those to see what they had. And, I think it's cool. The front and center was Archer Twilight, which is good, but I would want one more like the the was it first or second trailer for where it's human Twilight trying to jump a hay bale and going face first into the ground. That more that something like that, making fun of it a bit, but it goes good with Pony Trixie's last appearance, where she's making her grand exit, then just face right into the ground, then gets up and keeps running, which is Oh man, one of the things I really want the comics to, or one of the reasons why I want the Pony comics to be canon is Trixie. She had the one of my favorite Friends Forevers where she teams up with Rainbow Dash, and those two made a great team for what they were, and got along great. And then they had the basically a sequel to that where is solving a crime in Manhattan with Rarity, AJ, their little sisters, and Babs. That was a fun one. I think Fluttershy was there too, if I'm remembering that. But they had a lot of the really good scenes in the beginning of it because it was before Trixie was convinced or had convinced him that she's a good person. They're at one of her shows. Everyone's oohing and awing except for AJ, who just has the angriest glare. I think she also had her Apple Jewel dress on during that too. So, hey, continuity, some continuity in the comics. So that's fun stuff. Other things, just really tired. Got an HDMI cable I ordered to come in, so now I can finally have all of my high def things connected into the most high def ports, meaning computer, Wii U, and PS3. All of which have Blu-ray players, none of which are compatible with each other, which I find very interesting. Although PS3 has basically been relegated to the Blu-ray player these days. Although that's also my chief Final Fantasy player still too, because it's one of those ones that has backwards compatibility to original PlayStation. So I can play 4 through 7 on it, and they have the HD remasters of 10. God, I don't know. Not 4 through 7, 4 through 9. God, I did my math right. I'm still out of it. I've been up for well over 12 hours right now, and I get loopy after just 5 or 6 or hours or minutes, actually, really. But oh man, I don't know, the 10 HD collection. That would be interesting since it's the international version. I don't know. I've been feeling like playing 9 again just to give that one another shot. I don't know. There's just something about 9 when I played it that just didn't really draw me in. It has probably my favorite Chocobo themes with Ukulele de Chocobo and Aloha de Chocobo. Both of which are 2 of the best Chocobo tracks. But I don't know, there's just something about it. Could have been the mechanics or something in it. I'm not really sure. AGI. I don't know. And then 10. I don't know. I'd definitely give that one a fair shot too if I had it. But 10 too, definitely one. I'm pretty sure my assessment is the same one that's universally agreed on, and just completely ruined a few characters. Now, if Pain had her own game, no, I'm not going to go into teaming her up with Gilgamesh. That would be cool, but yeah, I don't know. Gilgamesh sort of teams up with Lightning, who is sort of like Pain in Dissidia 2. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I always get confused that title confused with the Disgaea games. which is another one that I really have to give a better shake to because I didn't really understand the mechanics when I played it my first time. I know it's a really good game and very very well made. It's just like I did not get the mechanics, so I wasn't doing too well at it. Man, yeah, I can't say bad things about that game because I didn't get too deep into it. Yeah, spent most of the rest of my day just recovering. Half of it in stuffing myself with the large dinner I got for myself. Oh, catching up on now that I'm done with my last chapter, my story or latest chapter, I should say, not last. I'm rewarding myself by finally catching up on the recent Doctor Who stuff. I caught about half of that series to date, so it's just going through it again. And I sort of know some of the stuff that happens in it, so the foreshadowing is pretty decent, but it's still, yeah, it's good. I'll wait to give a better judgment, but Capaldi is such a good actor. They need him in more things. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, and other than that, just trying not to just completely shut down yet. I still have a bit of energy, sore all over. I'd say all the way to my hair, but that only comes down to here. So, hey, if I'm the one making the jokes first, you guys can't complain. But I hope everyone's having a good weekend so far, and one more day and of it for people who get Saturdays and Sundays off. I know weekends can be weird for some people, and depending on how their schedules get rearranged. Hope all of your endeavors are going good too. And now I have about 1.5 gigabytes of footage I shot across today to edit into something resembling a video. Hope you have good ones. See you around soon, and don't get up early ever, just ever. This was full an hour ago. Seriously, that's how exhausted I am today.